Streetlight auto intensity controller. The idea. What is auto intensity controller? Automatically controlling the intensity of street light according to the peak traffic hours in the night time and completely getting switched off at the daytime based on the time controller is known as auto intensity controller. In the present system we use HIDs like high intensity discharge lamps. So they have high consumption energy. So intensity cannot be controlled according to the requirement. So we use LEDs, light emitting diodes. The energy can be controlled. The intensity can be controlled for them. The system demonstrates the uses of LEDs as the light source and its variable intensity control according to the requirement. LED consumes less power and its lifetime is more. The more important and interesting feature for this project is its intensity can be controlled according to the requirement during non-peak hours, even when it is not feasible in HID lamps. This is a conceptual diagram of the model. This is Arduino at Mega 320 gas. They are LEDs, the connections. We use diodes, batteries, and all that. This is basic, more simple diagram. Like we use 4 LEDs here. We have at gas. This is microcontroller of Arduino. We use switches. We have LDR here. LDR is used to guess the intensity of light in the outside world. According to that, the voltage varies and then the intensity is controlled. We have one more simple diagram. This is the paper based diagram. Like we have street light here. This is street light. This is AC means we are giving power. We use relay switch. Relay switch is basically used for converting voltage. This is diode and this is microcontroller pins. So if we talk about the working, we use here both LDR and RTC in the circuit. See, we use LDR because there is no chance of saving energy on the street lights. They will grow as soon as the intensity of light on LDR decreases, and when the intensity increases, the light streets are turned off. So LDR is used to determine the intensity of light on the streets. According to that, we can vary the intensity needed. If you use RTC, the street lights are turned on and off at preset time, irrespective of the outside lighting conditions. When the device is turned on, RTC starts with the present time in the code. So according to that, the street light intensity varies. Like suppose in the night time, the street light intensity is the maximum, and during the daytime, it's almost off most of the times. The work of the microcontroller, it waits for the signal from LDR. So if LDR gives the signal, this is LDR. LDR gives the signal of intensity. What intensity is in the outside lighting conditions. When the device is turned on, the output of microcontroller is activated and the street lights start to glow according to the intensity needed. This even occurs when the current time is in the range of preset time, like after 5 p.m. we have set. So when the current time is in the range of preset time, the intensity is lesser for outside world and therefore the street light is glown. And the lights continue to glow at full intensity up to 3 a.m. like during daytime when sufficient light comes. When the time reaches 3 a.m., the intensity of the street light gradually decreases and turns off either at 6 a.m. or whatever we have set according to the coding in Arduino. Hence, the auto intensity control of street light is achieved with the above circuit, which has an LDR, an RTC, and a PIC microcontroller and LED away. This is the basic working. Initially, the power is we power the circuit by AC mains. Time is displayed on the LED screen, LCD screen. If we place LDR on in darkness, it senses the dark outside world and then it sends the signal. And if we check the time, this according to the time, it's between 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. The street light glows with full intensity. From 2 p.m., intensity of the light slowly starts decreasing, and finally in early morning it glows with least intensity, just because of the intensity in the outside world. When the light is sensed by the LDR lights, they are switched off automatically. For the project, we have some pros and cons. Like pros are power wastage can be reduced, LEDs reduces the cost. They are cheaper. We can save energy by automatically determining the intensity. And cons are like we cannot save maximum energy like every time. Suppose the weather condition changes, so according to that, even though energy is saved if they are in any vehicles at fixed time, intensity of light is low. Thus, the intensity of lights are kept high during peak hours as the traffic on the roads tend to increase slowly in the late nights. The intensity also decreases progressively till morning. Finally, it completes shutdown at morning 6 and again resumes at 6 p.m. in the evening. The process is repeated again and again. In this project, we can use some future enhancement, like we can use, instead of AC mains, we can use solar panels. Like whenever during daytime the solar panels gets charged, and their voltage can be used for brightening the street lights during night time. Thank you.